Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone is well. I'm currently live, so I'm just waiting on everybody else joining. I hope everybody is well and having a good Monday. I've definitely had worse Mondays than I have today, which is definitely nice. The sun is shining. We have had an amazing day. We've been out and about, so we've been vlogging that. So hopefully we'll get to show you all that. Yeah, it's been a really good day. But I just thought I'd pop on. Like, obviously being abroad, sometimes it can be a bit strange, especially being a lesbian couple. I think Cole kind of briefly discussed what had kind of happened yesterday, but it's a bit, I don't know, it definitely feels a bit more stressful, is that the right word? Apprehensive going abroad as a same-sex relationship with a family to what I would in a male-female kind of relationship. But yeah, yesterday we were in a taxi and the gentleman that was taking us was definitely not happy that we were gay. In fact, very dismissive. It was almost strange. He kept asking, I was sat in the front with him, he kept asking if I have 4 children. So I made it very clear, no, I don't have 4 children. And he asked, was I married? So I said, yes, I am married. Let me see your wedding ring. So I kept showing him, like, my wedding finger. And without even saying Cole was female, anything, I literally was just saying, no, like, I'm married, pointing to Cole. And if they get that she's a woman and they're okay with that, fine. If they don't, fine. We don't really care, to be honest. But yeah, he was so like, no. You're 4 children. I was like, no, I have 3 children, 3 babies, and married. So then at first he kind of asked to see Cole's wedding ring. So Cole was like, here. And again, was so dismissive, like, no. 4 children, 4 babies. And then he went on to tell me he had a picture of a little girl in his taxi. So he was saying, I have 2 senoritas, 2 little girls. But he doesn't see them because his girlfriend, don't think they were married from what I kind of got from his broken English, was from Pennsylvania. So they lived there. So he hadn't seen his girls since God knows when, to be honest. I just find even that so strange. Like, here you are judging me when you have 2 children at the other side of the world. Like, who am I to judge? I know. I don't know what's more offensive. Do you know what? Seeing religion and stuff like that, see if somebody is polite to me and says they don't agree with it, I am more than happy to accept that. That does not hurt me. It doesn't make me feel any type of way. I respect that. I really do. If anybody was to tell me, I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. Okay, cool. It's when they're downright rude and they make it very apparent that they are not happy with that. And it totally baffles me. Like, how can you be unhappy or make such big statements against how somebody else is living their life? Like, it just bamboozles my head, if anything, rather than even being offended by it. I find it strange. Like, I really, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I couldn't care what anybody else does in their life. Like, it's so weird. But yeah, I probably even understood more had it been, oh, I am married, 2 children, yada yada. He wasn't even married, didn't even see his children. for whatever reason. But it's just like, what? Yeah. He literally was absolutely convinced and wanted to make it clear that, no, they're my 4 children rather than the thought of Cole actually being my wife. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm a customer. I'm a paying customer. Like, mind your own business. And then, to be fair though, today we just not long got a taxi back from the Texas Rancho, and honestly, we literally had the loveliest guy ever. Like, he was such a gentleman, was so polite, and he was just saying, you know, it is so safe here. Like, it was just so lovely. It was just really, really nice. So we gave him a good tip to say thank you. And even that, he was like, no. And I was like, no, yes. He was just so lovely and just made us feel so welcome with the kids. It was just really lovely. Like, he was even chatting away to the kids. He's got a family. Yeah, it was just lovely. So it's one of them things, you can literally jump in one cab from one extreme to the other. It was just crazy. It is. It's like, I tell this story all the time, but to me, it just makes sense. And actually, sometimes it's helped other people make sense of it. Like, I had a gentleman in my barber shop, years ago now, and he had fallen out with his best friend because he found out his best friend was now gay, and he'd came out. And he didn't want to speak to him because he didn't agree. So I asked him, has your friend got a partner? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, his friend now had a partner. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. And I asked him, so is he asking you to sleep with his partner? He was like, no. I was like, so what's your problem then? If he had a girlfriend, he wouldn't want you to sleep with him. I'm sure if he has a boyfriend, don't want you to sleep with him either. It's his business what he does at home when you're not there. Like, he's still the same best friend you've had for however many years. What goes on in his bedroom is none of your business. It never will be. And it's weird you want to make it your business. I know, he could accept that you gave birth to Cole when you were a toddler, but not that she's your wife. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. It is. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. You'll always get, like, people with different opinions. And for me, it's not even about people having different opinions. I don't mind opinions whatsoever. It literally goes in one ear and out the other, to be fair. It's more when they're rude about it. That's when I just think, no, I ain't taking that. Not a chance. Hey, Jackie in Cardiff. Unfortunately, no, it is really hard for us to see messages. They're come through thousands a day, so with the family, it'd just be impossible to see them all, unfortunately. Well, I'm going back to enjoy the sun. The kids are at the football pitch with Cole, just now, my wife. So I am going up to join them. I just thought I'd pop on, have my wee afternoon rant and go and enjoy the rest of our day. Thanks for the love, guys. Yes, I have got my phone. I've literally got like 15% battery, so I'm going back to put it on charge. But I hope you all have an amazing day. Lots of love to you all. Hasta la vista, baby.